What is up, budgeting family and friends? My name is Shirria. This is the Shirria May channel where I am documenting our six-figure debt-free journey as an entrepreneurial licensed clinical social worker with a virtual private practice, along with my husband who is a welder. Together we have a combined income of about $130,000, and we started our journey back in October 2023 with $305,884 worth of debt, and the goal is to have this debt completely eliminated and paid off by December 31st, 2026. And if that sounds like something you are interested in following, a journey you're interested in following, make sure you have hit the subscribe button. I share my journey with monthly budgets, weekly budgets, debt updates, transfer Tuesdays, and because I am an entrepreneur, I do share the income that I was able to earn at the end of every month. Again, as a licensed clinical social worker with a virtual private practice. Today's video, I am running extremely behind because it is very busy around here. I had two sons. I have one son that has graduated from high school, and then I have another one that will be graduating from high school, and then I have a daughter who is moving to New York for a internship. So I am behind, but today is May week 3's budget, and we will get right into it. Right, so this is my budgeting template. We budget from Thursday to the following Wednesday. So this Budget May week 3 starts on Thursday, May the 9th, and it runs to Wednesday, May the 15th. The income for this week was planned at $1,700. That was $777.33 earned from my husband, $936.68 earned from me, which brought our actual income to $1,714.01. We transitioned over to savings. Savings was planned at $185 for this pay period. That included $50 into my high yield savings account and $50 into my husband's savings account, $25 for Christmas 2024, $10 for my son, and $50 for my daughter. What we actually saved was $50 in my high yield savings account and in my husband's savings account, $75 for Christmas, $10 for Princeton, and $39.69 for my daughter, which brought our savings totaled for this week or pay period to $224.69. We transitioned over to bills. Bills were planned at $400.98, and that was with $332.99 planned, and with an actual payment of $333. We do pay our mortgage weekly. Apple storage at $9.99, and that was what we actually paid. And then my husband's cell phone bill at $58, and that is what we actually paid, which brought our weekly bills to $400.99. Expenses for this week were planned at $545. That was with $150 in groceries, and we actually spent $200, $140 in gas, and we actually spent $121.60. $50 towards household, and we actually spent $50. $50 in fast food, and we did not spend anything, and $80 in miscellaneous, and we actually spent $197.61, which brought our actual expenses to $569.21. We transitioned over to debt for this pay period, and debt payments were planned at $390 with $40 on Wheel and My Platinum American Express, but those balances are at zero. $25 on Capital One and $35 on Ulta. All of those cards are at a zero balance. I am lying. Capital One was actually sitting at a $61.08 balance, but I believe we paid that in a previous pay period. So I'm sure we probably snowballed everything into that payment. We did make a $15.34 payment, and that was probably a charge that my daughter did. And then I was able to actually put $289.23 on the Honda, which actually brought our debt payments for this week to $304.57. And I will say, since we've been on our journeys and since October, this has been the first week where we did not at least meet the minimum, did not meet or exceed the minimum debt payments for the week. So we do transition over to the budgeted versus the actual. The income was planned at $1,700, and we actually got $1,714.01. Income saved was planned at $185 and we actually saved $224.69. The income spent, which is the combination of bills and expenses, was planned at $945.98 and we actually spent $970.20, and the debt paid was $390.20 and we actually paid $304.57 towards debt. That left a planned balance of $178.82 with an actual balance of $214.55, and I'm not sure how accurate that is. We go over to the breakdown, and it looks like we put 15% of our income towards savings, 26.7% of our income towards bills, 38% of our income towards expenses, and 20.3% of our income towards debt. It looks like we were over in two categories, which was groceries and miscellaneous. So when we go down and review my transactions for this pay period, we did have a mental health day date, and that bought us, we spent $63.83 on fishing supplies, and the medication for Princeton was $60.57, and I did put that on the Capital One card. Some more miscellaneous expenses for Mother's Day gifts. And then I guess we just spent $200 in groceries because I don't even see where that may have been. So that concludes our budget for May week 3. I'm a little disappointed, like I said, that we did not at least meet the debt payments for this week, but things like that happen. And I try to be very transparent about it. So I'm not going to, to share my journey. Some things like that happen. I've been very transparent about how we are overdrawn. And now I'm sharing the transparency of not always being able to at least meet or pay the debt minimums. So that is it for budget week 3. If you know someone who is on a 6-figure debt-free journey, you feel like they will be informed and or inspired, or you are on a 6-figure debt-free journey or a debt-free journey, and you feel like you will be informed and inspired, but you have not already subscribed, please consider subscribing to follow my 6-figure debt-free journey, or our 6-figure debt-free journey, again with the goal to pay off the debt by December 31st, 2026. Now, again, that goal is looking pretty unrealistic, but circumstances can change drastically overnight, and I am putting some things in motion, as well as my husband, to make sure that we are able to accomplish that goal, or at least